Hello and welcome to another episode of Gacha Rock Roll.
Yes, happy summer break, everyone.
Happy summer break and apologies in advance for the background rain.
Yes, we're having a lot. The rainy season just started here in the Philippines, and we're having a lot of typhoons coming in. So
we'll just up the ante on our voices.
Yeah, or move the stuff a bit closer.
Also, I must now quickly shout out my former student. Who found us.
Really?
So when I was in Xavier, I was in the ODS.
Yes.
One of my students, Jermaine.
His name is Jermaine.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. Nice guy.
Yeah.
If you're listening to this, you remember to stay in school and to be attentive in class. Okay.
So he was grade 9?
He was grade 9, and
so he's incoming grade 10.
Yeah, so he's like, oh, hi, Chur, he's a nice guy. He would recommend to me anime stuff.
And
hey, Chur,
he found our podcast.
So his friend got recommended Gacha Rock Roll.
Yeah,
and when they listened to it, they recognized my voice.
Oh, okay. Well,
hey, that's Chur.
Nice to hear that we have some kind of connection.
It's nice to hear that we get recommended.
Actually, we get recommended. Yeah,
by something.
Yeah, so
I guess there are people looking for gacha stuff.
Share us to your friends.
Yeah.
It's.
Jermaine, if you share this to your batch, tell them Mr. Lim says, concentrate on school, guys.
Yeah, but don't forget to enjoy yourself.
Enjoy
whatever.
But don't do anything stupid,
Yeah.
as Mr. Gaspar says.
I'm the brother, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah. So he's your teacher. I'm the brother.
Yes. So, whew, what a newsworthy past few days.
For some stuff, I guess.
Yes. It's a bit all over the place, I'll admit. So I'll start with some of the stuff we can, sort of blaze through. Although I'll throw in one thing that might take a while.
Yes.
First things first. So Summer Games Fest.
Oh, yes.
Interesting, but maybe like a couple of things of note. First off, Venom is not Eddie Brock. What do you think of this?
I think we kind of expected it not to be Eddie in the first place.
We expected it
to be Harry. And I think it will be for at least a part of the game.
Yeah.
It may not be him at the end where Spider-Man's real villain, Venom through and through. But oh my god, I finally maxed out Castle 3's potential. Oh my god.
Great job.
You know how hard it is to max out the potential of these robots.
What do you think of the theory that it's Kraven?
I like the theory. It's a very interesting take on who can be Venom. Because
after he beats him with the symbiote will go to Kraven.
I like that technically more because
it's unexpected.
It's unexpected and it pushes the whole idea that you should remember that
who's Venom?
Venom doesn't need to be a specific person because the symbiote just attaches to whoever. Remember?
Yeah, see Cletus Cassidy for example.
Yeah, he became Carnage.
Yeah.
Did he eat a piece of it or something?
No, when in the original origin when Eddie Brock broke out of jail, a piece of the symbiote got entangled on part of the jail bar or something.
Yeah, and
so it got left behind, and then Cletus Cassidy found it. It landed on him, and then he turned into Carnage.
Okay, interesting.
So I really hope that they take new and interesting directions, but don't bastardize the comic.
Of course, I mean
we have faith in Insomniac.
Yes, their games so far. Spider-Man 1 was great.
Miles Morales
was okay.
It's not bad. It's just
but
nobody cares.
I think
as much.
Spider-Man 2 will be a hit because of how I've seen the Venom Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, that was
and I
awesome.
think everyone will enjoy that.
Yeah, so much. I asked you in the last episode, do you think anyone's gonna change their suits at all, or they're just gonna stick with the Venom suit?
Honestly, I don't think there will be suit changing.
Or maybe it'll go to Miles.
I think Miles will have the suit changing.
Yeah, because
or maybe when you're done, when you're past the point of using the
Eddie suit, the Venom suit,
that's when you finally get the
But that could be late in the game. But
it would be kind
or
of.
maybe not. You never know with Insomniac.
Yeah, well, I trust them to create a very nice game.
Yeah. So I like the idea of Eddie Brock not being Venom. It's interesting. They teased us because in the Miles game apparently there was a news article written by Eddie Brock, so we know he exists.
Yeah. I think I expected that. Yeah.
But Harry Osborn, the likely suspect.
It has to be Harry.
But if Kraven is Venom, they could say, oh, Harry becomes the Goblin. That's the other thing.
Harry becomes Green Goblin.
Which has happened also in the comics. Like,
it has, yes.
And you don't want to fight him.
Don't want to, but...
Because like, he's such a nice guy.
He's a really nice guy, yeah.
Like I said last time, the most well-liked Harry Osborn...
It's the one from...
Ever.
Yeah.
Him, either that or James Franco. The Tobey Maguire, Harry Osborn, that one.
Really? People liked him more?
Well, like, okay, like... When they become... like, in the early parts of the first movie, when they were friends... And then in the last part when they were like...
And he became like a...
And then the last part when they were like... Oh, Pete, my butler told me the truth. And, I'm sorry, I tried to kill you and stuff,
Oh, yeah. But, yeah, yeah.
It's good.
James Franco did a great... Yeah. I think just the ones that I don't, the Spider-Man, the Harry Osborn I don't like is the one from Andrew Garfield Spider-Man.
Oh, that guy.
I don't like that.
The emo depressed. Like,
yeah.
My dad hates me, and I'm dying.
I didn't
Peter.
like that too much. Like he felt so like.
It was a different interpretation, I'd say.
It was, but then, not a big fan of it.
All right. Next on the Summer Games Fest news front. Should be yes, Final Fantasy VII. So they're really like, okay, it's weirdly accurate to the game, to the original game, planting the seeds of Cloud was never there 5 years ago in Nibelheim. Oh, he might be a clone of Sephiroth. Like these are things that happened in the original game as well. We don't know what exactly the deviations are gonna be, but we know they can happen. Because remember, folks, spoilers for Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 1, Zack is alive.
Yes, it's like...
So this is gonna change everything. Like there he is. He's wandering around Midgar somewhere, I guess looking for Aerith.
Mm-hmm.
While you guys are looking for Sephiroth. Who, if they're following the original game, is...
going to die.
Sephiroth?
No, not well, yes. But,
yes,
but also Aerith,
Yes. I will still hold on to the fact... I will still say that Aerith is still going to die.
Yeah.
Until it doesn't happen, it will
change.
Still happen. Like,
yeah,
it is the most... I think it is one of the most monumental deaths in the history of video games. People always say that, like,
it's so important that Aerith dies. That's very, very important.
To the lore as well.
To the lore, to the impact of the game itself.
I think the thing is, people will know it's coming this time.
Mm-hmm.
So, folks, just as a reminder, just to be sure, when you're almost there, and you know which part it is, unequip everything from Aerith. Take all her stuff out.
No, I think unlike the other games, I think it just stays. It goes back to your inventory.
It's not a Vandam situation.
No. All the blades you got on him, just disappear.
Disappears. Also the idea that they showed us this explosion and then Shinra gets them all. So what's going on? Are there two of them now? Are there two versions of the same people, or is that something that happens to them eventually? Because I do not remember a time where like the city explodes. I could be wrong though, because I have never played the game. I just don't remember. I'll play that whenever Crisis comes out, so I understand what's going on. But cool. We're getting and they're hinting at I killed her 5 years ago, Cloud. Who is that girl who's with you? Implying Tifa, right?
Who is
but
that?
As we recall, in the original game, that's just Sephiroth like messing with him. Because if they're following the original, that's not actually Sephiroth, I think. Yeah, that's not actually Sephiroth. The real Sephiroth is like... in the live stream, reconstructing his body in the... What is the Dissidia stage called? The Final Fantasy VII...
Core of the World.
Core of the World. He's there, guys. Reconstituting his body while the Genova alien thing is making itself look like him.
Yes.
So there's that.
I don't know. This could all be, the worst thing they could do is like, oh, this is all a dream.
This is all a dream.
Yeah,
the real Sephiroth
it's just Cloud reliving his memories forced into a
but that's the thing, is
situation.
like they're outright telling you, oh, there's a thing out there that is causing people to not deviate from what happened in the original game.
It's very...
So there's that whole mess
it's like
to deal with.
Suspicious.
And they defeated it in the first game, right?
Which one? The
Wisps,
oh yeah, the Whispers of Fate.
Of Fate, right? They defeated it.
Yeah.
So now all cards are off the table in the new timeline, I suppose.
Yeah, something like that.
We seem to be in an era of remakes. First, we're getting the Metal Gear Solid one. We got the Final Fantasy one. We're getting Metal Gear Solid now. Resident Evil are getting remakes.
Really?
Oh, did you not know? Did you know Resident Evil 4? You've seen VTubers playing that game, right?
Well,
no?
Yes.
Resident Evil 1, Evil 2, Evil 3,
Ah.
The Jill Valentine one, the Leon one, the other Leon one,
Yes.
Are developers running out of ideas?
I don't think
They're
it's
just like,
that they're
hey,
running
let's just
out of
remake
ideas.
this old
Because
game
I
we
think
used to
people
release.
just want to see the old games, right? Because their markets have gotten a lot older, and the people that want to see specific stuff, well, they want to see their old games, right?
Yeah. I mean, there are still new IPs, like Tears of the Kingdom. That's a new Zelda game, which is still going strong.
It's going very strong. Yeah, people. I'm excited. I haven't seen yet the speedruns of the game.
They exist.
Yes,
They're a thing.
I just hope that the time, I can't wait to see what kind of tactics are developed.
Yeah, because isn't there a part where you have to like... It's outright trying to say that you can't do it by yourself.
Yes.
Do you know what part I'm talking about?
Wait, no. What are you talking about?
So like when when you get there and then your friends show up. Friends that you had to meet and like gather throughout your journey.
Yeah. Did they tell you that?
I don't know, because like if you could speedrun the game, would that imply that you can just go there by yourself?
Because you can. Yes, you can.
Because like fighting Ganon, like in the first game, fighting Ganon without the Master Sword, you can do it.
You can do it. I saw someone beat the game with a stick.
Yeah, it's harder, but it is possible apparently.
It's very possible. Yeah,
if
you
you're
can
just
completely
that good
naked. Yeah, you just finish the tutorial and
just go fight him already.
I think the hardest part of that game will be doing the tutorial, because I don't know how they're gonna get to one place
instantly.
Yeah, it's kind of hard. Because usually with speedruns of like the original Breath of the Wild, it was all about trying to move faster in glitchy ways sometimes.
So you could get the Ganon.
Not just to get the Ganon, to get to each shrine, right? You have to go across the Great Plateau. This time you have to go across the freaking Sky Island, right?
And the ground, yeah.
Not the ground.
I never asked for that.
Because
how do you get back up?
What do you mean?
So you jump off the sky.
There are different ways to get back up. Like
you create a ship that flies.
You can create a flying ship. You can use a launch tower. That doesn't always get you all the way up though. You can go from a mountain and go upwards. You can use recall on a rock that fell from the sky and go back up on the rock.
Oh, cool.
There's a lot of different ways. That's why Tears of the Kingdom is such a
sandbox. It's the most sandboxy Zelda game ever, but it works.
It works really well.
Yeah, from the sound of things.
Like, I can't imagine it not being Game of the Year.
So it'll be like a robbery.
I feel like it'll be a robbery if it isn't.
Nothing's like attached.
I know. Let me solve the puzzle.
For context, folks, Ryan is doing the Honkai Star Rail Museum event, and he's trying to fix the puzzle, but it's not going well.
Look your face. Okay, I can do this.
You can do it. Yeah, you believe in yourself.
There we go. Okay.
There you go. Yeah.
I'm good at this.
All right. Oh, and also Ever Crisis, they're giving us more trailers. Oh, we have a gacha game coming up, guys. Final Fantasy Ever Crisis.
Sorry, I don't care too much, but okay.
Well, it's a gacha game, so you just had to bring it up.
Yes.
Yeah, it's here. We're gonna give you lore about Sephiroth, and we're gonna include the first soldier story because that game failed.
Yeah, because I don't think anyone wanted to play that.
We're gonna introduce a guy that can fight Sephiroth apparently, and then
No, okay. Nobody said he's gonna win.
oh yeah.
That means that we can't say he can fight Sephiroth.
I mean, he's
tried
either
to fight
brave
Sephiroth.
enough or dumb enough to challenge him to a
He
fight.
tried to fight Sephiroth.
Yeah.
Nobody said he won.
Okay.
Or he
So
could.
we know more now about Ever Crisis. There is an auto battle. There is a fast forward. You seem to build like 5 You seem to build like 5 skills that the characters can do. So it's all about like building the characters how you want them to be, I guess.
Yes.
And then of course they have costumes. Like for some reason Zack has the. If I'm not mistaken, it looks like Zack has Khaled Bolg
Yes. What? Really? Yes.
aesthetic.
Colourful?
Like hey, Easter egg,
Oh, okay.
like that whole. I mean, it looks like it, but
I mean, isn't
Obviously different.
Ever Crisis just supposed to be Crisis Core?
no. Ever Crisis is the gacha game that's going to have everything in it.
Oh, just all of the story.
All the Final Fantasies, like what the remake should have
Final
been.
Fantasies or all the Final
Fantasy
Fantasy
7.
Okay.
Everything. We're talking everything from First Soldier till Advent Children.
Ah, okay.
You can actually play Advent Children.
But
the movie,
but if they're
the
gonna
game.
make it a gacha game, they're just gonna.
Well, it seems to be the costumes and the weapons gacha.
The
that's
problem
a thing.
is like I don't see the point when like you're just playing a story that everyone knows what's gonna happen.
Well, there are people that don't know the entire story. This would be like fitting all the Kingdom Hearts games into one gacha game.
Yeah, but it's also like
Crazy, but if it can be done,
like,
sure.
But would you play all of the Kingdom Hearts games on mobile?
I wouldn't, but okay, so we have like, what do we got here? We got home, growth, enhanced party. There's such a thing as solo content, so I assume there's PvP or co-op content. Summon quests, so for, Ifrit and them. Daily quests, that's a thing. Midgar Falls, there's a tower.
Huh?
There's a tower.
The tower mode?
There's a tower mode, and then there's like
Yeah.
clear trial of Ifrit number 1, unlock him. That whole thing.
Yeah, I am
Interesting,
not interested.
but let's see what. I want to see what comes of this. I'm curious enough to try it when it comes out. Not sure if I'll stick to it. I doubt it, but we'll see. And everyone I like how everyone's saying like, oh, Jack Garland is in the game because there's he has a he has a vibe.
Mhm.
But we'll see. So that's pretty sure that's Summer Games Fest. Before we talk, well, okay, that's Summer Games Fest because the Persona thing is Xbox Showcase, which is part Summer Games Fest or whatever. Let's just talk about it. So it got leaked early. It's supposed to be revealed tonight. Well, for us tonight. But whoever the intern in the Xbox Showcase presentation team is, you're so fired. But or Atlas, somebody in Atlas
It
leaked
was Atlas. Kasi it was Atlas's Twitter account that leaked.
You are so fired, whoever.
Very fired.
Who that is. But yes, it's real. Persona 3 is getting remade. Persona 3 Reload.
Yes.
Are they gonna? So it's gonna be like P3R. We have a P3R now.
No, it's P3 Re.
A re.
Yeah, that's how people are calling it. P3 Re.
P3 Re. So it's real.
Yes.
What do you have to say?
It makes sense that it is real.
There was speculation and demand for years for this
For a
game to be
remake.
remade.
Yes, and now it is.
It's being
I like
made.
the aesthetic also that they kept with they tried to push the whole ocean aesthetic.
But they make it, I don't know, some people are saying, oh, it's supposed to be like dark and emo. You're making it so Persona 5.
Well, the ocean aesthetic kind of matches the whole thing, right?
I guess the logic, he was like, he's supposed to be all brooding. He's not supposed to smile. He never smiles.
He doesn't smile anyway.
He doesn't smile anyway, but like,
He's still not smiling.
Yeah.
I don't get what's the difference.
he's still like sleepy all the time and into like crabs and things. You
Yeah,
know?
like,
So we know that they're gonna do in-game cinematics. They're not doing like, well, I guess they will do animated scenes for some parts. I just wonder how how they're gonna match it to today's sensibilities.
what do you mean?
Because I can, like one of the very first scene of Persona 3 is Yukari trying to summon her persona,
It doesn't
and anyone who
matter.
doesn't know
Okay.
that thinks she's gonna commit
it
suicide.
doesn't matter, alright? Because Atlus has Persona 5 had some weird crap in it already, like the bones everywhere, the blood floor, and
Oh, and the
blood
very
rain.
first palace with Kamoshida.
Not just that, yeah, that too, right? And all of the other stuff. But if they took out that would be like taking out the heart of the entire game.
Yes.
It would be nobody will want to play it because that's not the authentic Persona 3 experience, right?
Yes.
The entire point was to have that whole death thing, right?
Yes.
Death is supposed to be, the entire motive of the game is acceptance that everyone's gonna die, but that doesn't mean we should give up, right?
Yeah,
We're supposed
that's the
to
entire
make
message.
the most of life, right? It's the entire message. So
Yeah, that's the point.
you can't take it out. Taking it out is
Yeah.
horrible.
But I wonder. Okay, so the thing you wanted them to fix, they fixed it.
Yeah, apparently they only did it in portable.
Yeah.
They only had that in portable where you
Because
could
portable came
control
out
your
after
partner.
4 when they first implemented that.
It
So
makes
now
sense, yeah.
it's a thing.
So a lot of people complained about that in the original game.
Don't stop using mine.
Marin Karin.
Marin Karin.
Oh, why are you using Marin Karin? Stop.
I mean, I never direct command my party members anyway, but
well, a lot
cool.
of people who want to either speed run the game or do it on hard mode.
they
right?
will.
They
Yeah,
need
I
to
know they
control
will.
the party members.
Here's what I'm curious about. Okay, we know we can control the party members now.
Yes.
In the original game, you could not control what moves they would learn. They would just choose, I'm gonna get rid of this, upgrade to that. And in fairness, it would work. Obviously,
it would make sense.
Obviously, you're gonna
Agi would become Agidine.
you would obviously
or Maragi,
skip that,
or Agilao.
Agilao,
I mean, it makes sense that it would go up ratings.
But then there are things like Marin Karin, Mind's Eye, is that what it's called? The
Mind Charge.
Mind Charge.
I mean, those are part. I mean, it's not like they learned any other moves anyway, so
Yeah.
it makes sense.
We know that the social links are real and still there because Kenji was there. Kenji, the
Kenji.
first social link you ever make.
Kenji's
Wait,
great.
no, he's
I
the
like-
second social link. Wait, no.
Isn't the first Cease? Or is the first Igor? Or is the first
No,
Pharos?
Igor's not a social link.
Is the first Pharos then?
No, Pharos only becomes a social link 3 boss battles in. When you learn his name, that's when he becomes a social link.
So, is it Cease then? Because you need the full...
That's what I'm trying to remember. Do you meet Kenji first? Or do you... No. You have to know what personas are before the social link benefits you at all. So...
yeah.
Because if the Arcana and things like
revealed,
that.
why that's all is revealed.
The Arcana
yes.
is the means by which all
We
is
know.
revealed. Yes. They're gonna keep that.
They have to keep that.
But
maybe add a skip button or a fast forward.
eternity awaits. No, they're gonna keep that.
The Arcana is the means by
By
which all is revealed.
We're gonna do that again every time you beat him. You guys have to understand. This dude had 10 lives. I don't know how hard Izanagi bad version was.
Izanami.
I don't know how hard Izanami was. I've never seen it.
Okami.
Yaldabaoth was a little annoying.
was more scripted than.
Yaldabaoth was kind of annoying after a while because
Right.
of what you had to do to beat him. I don't know how Maruki's fight is.
I think some of the Maruki fights are hard because they have almighty damage.
Yeah, but
I think Hastur is one of the bosses.
oh,
Because Maruki's whole thing is that all of the shadows and personas in that palace are all Lovecraftian.
really?
Because Maruki's initial persona is Azathoth.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and then that shadow which is bodyguard.
So the
is Hastur.
representation of his soul is an eldritch god.
It's weird because his awakening, it's like his persona was talking to him. It's like,
only you have the power to do this. You know? Don't all the personas in 5 do that?
Yes. But
Oh, you finally woke up, huh?
Yeah, but they're a bit different. This guy is more like, I'm a tentacle monster.
Yeah, because he's not a
show you the
thief.
truth.
He's not a thief.
No, he's a giant weird
Monster
tentacle
thing, yeah.
monster thing. Yes.
You know what? I also have my iPad here, so I gotta search it up.
Search what?
Because we had a discussion. All the personas are gods in 3. They're Greek except Yukari.
Except Yukari. Like
which is Egyptian.
Everyone
Well,
is either Greek or Roman.
Well, okay.
And then
Io, I think Io is like Greek at first, right?
I think.
Am I
I
understanding
think
that?
Io is, yes. I think. But why did it become ISIS? Like,
Yes.
yo,
Or maybe
Yukari,
there's
you're
there's
kind of
a
out of place.
and when I asked it, even Ken and his wheel
Spin thing. Yes, that
spinning
is,
thing.
That is a Greek thing.
What is the?
I forgot its name, but it is indeed a Greek thing.
Yeah, you know, like I have it here. I finally decided to look it up. Ken Amada, what the heck is your persona?
What the heck is your persona?
Okay, Nemesis.
Nemesis? His persona's name is Nemesis?
The spinny wheel thing is Nemesis.
It's okay.
And his evolution, the arms thing,
Yeah.
is Kalanemi.
I don't know what that is.
Kalanemi is a pre-Vedic spirit of the zodiac. He's Indian.
Oh, so both
So it's
Ken
not-
and Yukari are out of place.
So
Okay,
it's
cool.
more deities but not Greek. Because like I said, like technically if you're going but with that logic also, Akihiko's is Roman.
Yeah, but you know, why is everyone like? Why did they make like everyone Greek and Roman and then like?
No, I think at the start they're all Greek, right?
yeah.
Orpheus, Hermes,
Trismegistus.
Trismegistus.
No. Sorry, but you know that's
Yeah, that's it. Penthesilea even.
Penthesilea. Right.
What was Fuka's original one?
Akihiko was Pollux.
Who's
Fuka
is
was
it Pollux? Who's Polydeuces? Because that was his name.
It's
in Persona.
another way. It's
another way
Pollux
to
before they became a god, I think.
Polydeuces.
Polydeuces. But I know that's supposed to be Pollux because Shinji is Castor.
Yeah, Shinji is Castor.
And then Akihiko is Pollux.
Pollux.
Uh,
What was her original Fucus before Juno?
Before Juno, I don't recall.
Or was it
Exactly.
Juno? Was Juno
I
was it
think-
Juno and then Minerva?
Yeah, Juno and then Minerva.
Wait, is it Minerva?
Is it? I don't know. You tell me.
Fuka Yamagishi.
I didn't exactly play.
Yeah, I did, and I can't remember.
I didn't play Persona 3.
No, it was Lucia, then Juno. Who's Lucia?
I don't know.
Let me see. Lucia of Syracuse. Okay, that's still
so
Greek.
it's Greek.
Syracuse, well, I guess Greek.
It's
in
still
that
Greek.
sense.
Like,
Yeah.
And then you have Isis.
They're all Greek, and then they like
and
split.
you have these people who are like, why? What are you doing here? Right?
So, obviously, the main thing we want is please don't change too much of the story.
No, this.
If you need to fix it for the woke people or the like snowflakes of the world, no, don't.
Yeah.
But if you really have to, as long as it doesn't become a detriment to the game itself.
Yeah.
I mean, in fairness, it doesn't have much. I guess the most woke thing I can think of is the Operation Babe Hunt part,
That was interesting.
where one of the women you meet,
not actually a
the makeup
woman.
begins to melt and you begin to question if it is a woman.
Yeah.
This game was made in 2009, guys. You have to understand.
Yeah,
Like-
they didn't have this whole, Twitter canceling stuff back then.
and I
right?
doubt it, Persona fans will rally to its defense, like when it
Yes, because
happens. I'm
that's
sure.
part of it. And like, if you're a real Persona fan, you wouldn't judge the stuff based
Yeah.
on like okay, if you're a Persona fan only because of Persona 5, you're not an actual Persona fan.
No, I think
because like you need to you have to be a person who appreciates all the Persona games.
even 1 and 2.
Well, maybe not necessarily 1 and 2,
No.
but like
Even 1 and 2.
But like, you have to, you can't be, you can't like say, oh,
I think
why
5
is
is
3
5
like
is like
this?
I
Or
think
why is
5 is a good
4
starting
like that?
point for anyone new to the franchise.
Well, yes.
They say that with every game, like, oh, you can start with any game and you'll get the concept.
And you
But I
get
think
the concept. Yeah.
5, like I started with
5
3.
is good because you know
It was
they
very-
cater towards a large audience.
It's very, if you're new to the franchise, this is Persona.
Yeah, but playing the older games or learning about
Yeah,
the
you'll
older
learn
games,
stuff.
that's the more real Persona stuff, or like it's
Yeah.
different.
Yeah, like when you learn who Philemon is, you'll never see it the same way again.
Yeah, when you learn that, but like you
That
don't
whole
need to
mess,
learn
you
about
know,
that.
like-
You don't.
But yeah, okay. Obviously, don't change things and give the social links voices.
At least like at the
as
start and the
end, like in 5,
the
like as
end,
far as
right?
I know, they never had voices in 3.
No, I don't recall them having.
I don't
voices.
recall that either. So wala. Kenji might have because he was the first
think-
one, but
no,
I can't be too sure.
I don't recall Kenji having a voice.
Like who
and
are
we
the social
we
links
know
of
they
3?
we can just give them, so like some of them we can give them voice actors because we know that
They can the voice
because
actors
there was an anime, so like why does you just get those voice actors?
because it was never dubbed.
Yes, but you know for Japanese they have
No,
that
they
covered
no
at
the
least.
social links like never show up in the movie.
Well,
they're, like, in the background,
We
but that's
have
it.
we have an English for Chihiro.
Oh yeah,
Because of 4.
Because of 4, the anime of 4, you have
Yes,
what's
we
her
have-
name? Cassandra Lee Morris,
Yeah,
aka
so-
Mona.
So she'll be what you call it?
Chihiro, unless they
Chihiro.
change her, they could, but I'd rather they don't.
They just keep her. I mean, what's the point of changing it?
Some of the actors can double duty. I think they're talented enough to do so. Maybe not Yuri because he's already double dutying.
Yuri's already.
No, he's triple.
Yuri does a lot.
He's
already.
doing. Not only does he have to read the names of every persona again,
Yeah.
he has to voice Ryoji.
No. I think he's already done so. He's already done some Dorkun voice acting because of the Persona 5R DLC.
The dancing game.
No, the DLC of
Oh, and he was-
P5R.
Oh, so they can just use that.
Yeah, and like he already said some of those.
Oh yeah,
the
because he never
names.
needs to talk.
So
Okay. Really, like the only time he's the one that never talks the most. Never talks.
he doesn't.
Unlike 5, where you could hear like maybe a sentence or two in the game. I don't know. Did you Narukami ever speak in 4? He talks a lot
He
in.
talks a lot in the anime, but
But
then,
like in this one, in the game,
when he
did
summons
he?
his persona,
But then
he doesn't say the name of the persona.
he just goes Persona.
Yes.
Really?
In 3 also he didn't always. He only said like Orpheus or something.
No, he
Like,
says everything.
he says everything.
Everything,
I don't
yeah.
recall you Narukami saying everything in Persona 4 at least. I don't remember.
Well,
He actually says the lines, but
all right, but anyway. So obviously they give them voices so that they have more personality. Oh, what are the social? Oh, right. Okay. The social links of the girls require the max social stats. I think that's still fair. You still have to do that.
that's fair.
But okay, I recall 5. You didn't need to like max it out the entire way. I recall that you didn't need to max the thing out. You just
Yeah.
need to get to a certain part. This one you gotta max it out.
Uh,
But you only have 3 this time. There's not 3. Yeah. Oh, don't tell me. Didn't in Persona 4 were there only 4 social stats?
I don't recall. Wait.
Because in
Social
3 there's only
stats.
3.
Yeah.
Proficient. No, think about the beef
Proficiency.
bowl. It takes.
I think 4. I think there were 4.
Uh,
I think there were 4.
it takes knowledge to. It takes knowledge to
I-
accept it as a whole, courage to take on the challenge and still keep going. Something about
I don't remember what he said.
all these
I
are
really-
needed. All these stats are needed. All these social traits are needed to conquer the dreaded beef bowl. the
The mega
beef bowl. Oh man. So apart from that, let's see. Your feature that you want, don't make them just automatically his girlfriend.
Yes, I think
I'm
that's-
kind of for keeping that
I
because
think
that's how it was in the
I mean,
original.
Like me, I just think that's
It's
kinda
distasteful
dumb,
or something.
right? It's kind of
Well, it's more on
I
they
think-
confessed to you
yeah,
and
but
you
he doesn't
never
say
answered.
any. Exactly, you never said anything, and that's. I don't think that's
Maybe
fair.
because okay, he is the only one that doesn't get beat up. in the harem route. Although if you choose wrong, he'll get executed.
Yes.
Keep that.
Execution.
Guys, choose the wrong option.
The wrong option's funny sometimes.
Like everybody likes to say to choose the fox, cat damn it option, but I disagree. The funniest option is to fix Junpei's towel.
Yeah, what the hell? What the hell?
What are you touching my
ass for?
I almost enough loud.
I did not expect. I mean, I kind of, expect the weird reaction, but I didn't expect him to shout like when I first saw that scene. I was like, wow, okay.
I remember in the original like console when you actually had to swim away, right? Apart
Yes.
from choosing,
I think so. Yeah, you had to choose a direction.
you actually had to swim away.
towards something, right?
There's a voice
The
that will
correct answer is to
fix Junpei's towel.
it's not fix Junpei's towel, but like I think you're actually supposed to swim towards the voice because they go towards it and leave. And if you swim away, they end up being there. Something I forgot what the correct order
But
was.
it tricks you, basically.
It tricks you, yeah. So I'm excited to see
Was that a
people
fox?
post. It's a cat, damn it.
My major thing, obviously, please put the answer in this game. Don't make it a DLC. You can make the girls route a DLC, because that's technically that's the game again, but as a girl.
Yeah.
You can make the girl one a DLC. You can make it its own game, even. Honestly,
No, I don't think you can make it its own game, but you can make it a DLC. Because no way people are gonna buy just a different game entirely
Just because
the
it's the girl?
gender's different. No, you're gonna
I don't know, but
you're gonna buy it as an
if
attachment.
I would like them to reference character, because are there like exclusive characters?
There's
in
some
the girls?
social links that only exist in the girl route, yeah.
Yeah, and there's like Persona 3 had the thing where if you did something stupid, you could destroy the social link of the romantic ones.
Yes, that
This only applies to the teammates, I think. I think.
I didn't really like that function, but
It teaches you to be careful.
It does, but then like it's also kind of wasting your time since then you have to use the whole time
That's if
to get
it
the social link
that's if
back
they
and-
even do it. Like I mean, I think most players don't go through it.
Depends on the situation, I guess.
Yeah, but we'll see. They'll keep the story the same for the most part. Will they introduce something new at the end? To like,
No.
because like they already said like at the this is a bit like left because he's trying to find a way to save him from being a door.
Yeah, because I think it is possible.
Is it?
I think it is possible to save him because like
They've
they
been-
need to make a seal. Nobody said the
It has to
seal
be
had
him.
to be him.
Well, it became him.
It became him.
It could be something else.
But if you think about it, how did they stop Nyx before?
you
How
sealed
come,
them.
no. But before he became the seal, all of these years and stuff.
No, wasn't it that the seal stops Erebos from getting to
To
Nyx?
Nyx, yes.
Nyx just came.
Nyx is just there.
Just showed. It's the moon.
Nyx never arrived.
No, it never arrived.
Never arrived.
Because you showed up.
Yes.
Let's see what they do. Do they do the thing the girls route did where Shinji can be alive? That was a girls route thing.
That's a
but
girls
I don't,
route thing, but like,
Could they do that? Like, if you do this specific, like the whole thing with Chidori, like if you do
like
this,
they should keep
specific
that
thing,
for the Chidori thing, where she can live.
she can live if you do this exact thing.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Okay. Oh, fix the Devil Arcana glitch.
Oh,
You need to fix
Tanaka
that.
skip. Tanaka skip.
For those of you who don't know, guys, apparently, if you in the original Persona 3, and I think I don't know if this works in portable. If you start the President Tanaka social link the day before you fight Nyx, it'll skip the fight.
Yeah, so
I don't know why.
So that became known as the Tanaka skip.
That's
where-
how you speedrun the game, apparently. You
Yeah,
just do that.
'cause instead of fighting the guy for like
You
I don't
win
know,
already.
20-30 minutes with an optimized team, you just instantly skip it and end the game.
Yes.
That's much better.
But let's see it happen. We're gonna hear dun 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 dun. This is where this is why he became shady, guys.
Yeah,
If you wanted to know where he came from, he came from
going
here.
downhill. Yeah,
It all began when he was a TV president.
Yeah.
And then he became... What was he in for? Because in 5, he was like a black market salesman, right?
Yeah.
Internet dark web salesman.
In 4, I think it was just like he's
a game show host?
Or game show host, yeah. I forgot. Yeah, I don't remember exactly.
Poor guy though, he kept going downhill after that.
It just went downhill afterwards.
Man, in 6 he might become a hobo or something.
I hope not.
I hope not, yeah.
They have to reference him.
Yeah, no, he's a social link outright.
No, like so, from in the future games.
Oh, but yeah, man. One of the social links you have to... Will the dude from Catherine make a cameo like he did in Portable?
In Portable. I mean, it's okay to leave the cameos.
Yeah, because like he was there in the bar.
Yeah, I mean, Catherine is still like one of the...
It's another Atlus.
It's another main
property.
Atlus title.
And it exists in the Persona universe.
Not really.
Well, he's there in the game. Oh, will they do that thing where your social links get lost in Tartarus?
I think they'll keep the whole, social links in Tartarus thing.
Yeah,
or like
but people might get lazy.
No, like I hope they don't do the thing where like you lose an entire interaction or something or an item just because you didn't save somebody. I hope they don't do that.
They might.
Because like apparently there's an entire like social link or like a entire progression of a social link that's barred. That if you don't,
of course, like because if you didn't rescue them, they become the lost.
Yeah, but still, like it's a bit annoying, I guess.
That's how grave the situation is, I suppose. Well, the only ones I recall getting lost are Michael, the old guy
from the old couple.
Yeah, guy.
How did he get lost?
He's one of them. Yeah, I remember.
How?
Michael, the little girl, the old guy. I think Chihiro gets lost.
Here's a question: how?
Well,
what the frick are you doing in there?
Well, I guess his son's tree was there. He wanted to visit. Like his son was a teacher in the school. He wanted to visit the tree, and then he got lost. I don't know how the girl got in there. That's what I don't know. But basically, keep everything. Is there anything they need to remove besides what you just said? Well, okay. What they should remove, the ability. Remove him just being like, okay, you're my girlfriend now.
Yeah, like I don't want that. I think he deserves the right to say yes.
I think the logic of that scene was like your bros were there for you. They saved you from. Then again, you were never explicitly dating them in the first place at that point or something.
Right.
So before things got worse, they helped you.
Yeah, but like still, I don't like having to, call me a vanilla person, but then like I don't like having to secretly cheat on the person.
Well, though I guess so. You were never a thing, so I don't know if it counts. But that's besides the point. Oh, do they make? Okay, so we're going backwards. So we're not gonna like have fight Joker and Yu Narukami in the Velvet Room, right?
Mm-hmm.
But are we gonna get that thing in Portable where there was a door and Margaret showed up? Or like the bottom part of Tartarus, you know that? Or the Reaper, the hardest Reaper in Persona, which is the door in
Persona 3 Reaper.
Because you cannot like give him the flu, or you cannot do these things.
Well, okay, I think it's also the hardest Reaper because like he just appears, I guess, right?
If you take too long, he'll show up. Pro tip, guys, if you're in Tartarus for too long, when you start hearing chains, run.
Yes.
Unless you're crazy or like you grinded enough to beat him, run.
It's very hard to beat him, but
it can be done.
It can be done.
Wow, you guys, you beat death itself. Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah, you did it. Nice. You beat death.
Yeah,
How?
But then, okay. This is where we also got like the original how he actually fuses the personas with the cards. And they'll give us like the triangle one, the pentagram one.
Pentagram fusion, yeah.
I would argue 3 had the hardest also, like the hardest like acquisition of personas.
Because you had to collect all of them.
No, you needed like specific ones too.
And then you had to fuse them into one. So you really had to buy personas, right? From like the shop and stuff.
Well,
slots.
Also, are we getting shuffle? Okay, are we getting shuffle time?
Oh, you have to keep shuffle time.
Or will the shadows be personas again?
No, you have to keep shuffle.
It has to be those like the globs.
Yes, because that's part of the Persona 3 experience.
Like the globs, the
It
table.
should be the table, the globs, the weird spinny thingy, whatever that is. But yeah, that should be part of it.
The door stuff.
The door, yes.
What was it? The coffin thing?
The door, the random objects.
The luchadors.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep those.
You have to keep those. You can't get rid of those.
I don't know because they
That's
never
part of
they
it.
never really showed it. What? Oh, will they include the tired thing?
Oh, that they can't go to Tartarus because they're a bit tired.
Yeah, will they include
I think
that?
that's part of it. I think
But, okay,
I keep that because that encourages.
Folks, this is not Persona 5 where you can finish the thing in one day.
Yeah.
That's not a good idea in 3.
I think it's fine to keep that because it encourages using more than just the characters you've already used. Like you rely on them, you know.
No, but if you yourself are tired, that's not good. Can't you get like sick?
You can get sick, yeah.
Yeah, and then you never get. I think you can't get healed if you get sick or something like that.
I don't recall what the debuff was for that.
They're not good. They take more damage and stuff. I mean, okay, when you get more party members, if they're sick, just bring somebody else.
Yeah.
But I think grinding in this one is. The other thing about grinding in this one, guys, is that you cannot switch them mid battle.
Yeah.
Is that a thing in 5 only, or could you do that in 4? You could switch the party members.
I don't think you could switch them in 4. You just have to go with yeah. You can't switch them in 4.
So 5
Only
was the first
5
one to
had
do
the whole
that.
switching.
You can't do that in 3. So don't really strategize who you're gonna bring, who you're gonna grind,
who you're gonna use, whose like abilities do you need for a certain situation.
And please do not make the evolutions persona social link required. That was literally the thing about 3 was that they would evolve with the characters. They would grow. And with their growth, with their development came their new look on life.
Right? Yeah, and that was the whole purpose, right, of the game.
But I'm excited. Let's see if they reveal more tomorrow. But quickly, the Persona 5 thing, they're still milking it.
I mean,
To be expected,
but I'm kind of sad that that's how it turned out.
Here's the thing, they can't milk 3 anymore after that, can they? They already have a dancing game.
No,
they're
you can't
already in the
milk 3
arena.
anymore.
No, they're not in the. No, they are in the arena game. They already have the labyrinth. They already have the arena appearance.
Yeah, it whatever it is.
Just stop. Get to work on 6 already.
Leave it be.
It's getting too much. This. We get it. Okay. Persona 5 was cool. It saved your company. We get it. Make 6 already.
Yes.
Get to work.
Give us the next in the series.
Yes.
We don't need another one of the same.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm very curious.
Everyone's starting to get tired of seeing Joker and the gang.
Yeah.
Like we love them, yes, but like
Stop.
Live
your lives.
Their
Go
story
to
is
school.
meant to be over.
Go to school. Live your lives. He will come back and visit you. Stop. No. Don't.
No, just leave
Just
them
stop
be.
already.
Yeah, it's like beating a
But I have hope. If it comes out on the PS4, guys, wait for them to do the Royal. Always with Persona games, they will make another version that is more complete than the vanilla one. Wait for that one to come out.
Mm-hmm.
It happened with Golden. It happened with Royal. It might happen with this one. Literally, FES was the re-release of the first one, which had the answer in it.
Yes.
So they might do Persona FES or re-FES. Refes. So if you want to play the game, great. But make sure you know that they will do this. So either A, wait for that version of the game to come out, or B, dear Lord Atlas, if you're gonna do that, make it a DLC that you can buy in the vanilla game. Don't make it a separate game.
Like I said,
I swore I was never gonna complain about Royal again, and I'm not. But I'm just saying, you could have put Royal stuff as a DLC of the vanilla. So if you're gonna do that with 3,
well, it's harder to put Royal stuff as a DLC of the vanilla because they had so much content in that one.
fine. But, with 3, okay, we know it exists. We know the answer exists already. So maybe they'll keep it, and they should. And then they'll explain that whole thing about Aegis. Oh yeah, do they keep the Aegis social link?
Yeah.
Which was not a thing in the original.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it looks like they just move off from the portable like buffs to the game, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Portable buff the game, so just work off there. It's great.
Okay, that's Persona.
I will take a momentary bathroom break.
Yes,
then.
you do that. I will keep going because unlike most...
Do your speed round.
Yeah, because unlike most gacha games, when we go into the bathroom, we do not cut it off on the audio. We are still going on. But speed round wise, first things first, Blue Archive, guys. Part 2 of the main story of what is it called? Clockwork Pavane. The video game development army story. The video game development department story part 2 is out. So finish it. There's also a Christmas event coming with Christmas Hana and Christmas Serena. Basically the Christmas remedial nights. I don't know if they're limited characters or not. I assume they're not. So hold your... I don't think they are actually. I will check. But they might... Just when the game comes out, just check the banner. Because I don't recall. At the top of my head, I can't recall if they were, if they're not. Okay, I'm here. So 3-star Serena, 3-star Hana. I don't think they're limited. So you can maybe save. But if they are, then go for it. The final chapter will come out after that. The supposed Blue Archives final chapter will come out after that, featuring evil...
Chiroko?
Yeah, like evil spoiler, evil other spoiler, and I may have stumbled upon a really big one, so like I'm not gonna say what it is, but like another evil one.
Another evil one? Not evil.
Yeah, like you know, you said that like Blue Archives thing, it doesn't feel like the lore is connected. When you get there, everything connects. Like everything is like, oh, that's why she was there. That's why that happened. That's what that was for. You know, it's like it all comes together.
It's probably not the type of storytelling that I like too much.
Well,
because you take too long to explain what the heck
because
that
like
meant.
because
if that's all connecting in the last part.
No, because like the main thing is like it's about Sensei and the students and what they are doing. It's not about the larger part that comes in the end of the final chapter, which I recently learned there's a bit of a timeline discrepancy. Because according to the original PV, the very first anniversary of Blue Archive, it featured this is a spoiler, guys, evil Arona, the Black Arona. You may have seen her in the internet, who you're not supposed to meet until the final chapter. So this means the final chapter happens within the first year that the sensei was there. That's the logic.
Should it still be called final chapter then? If it's not the final chapter?
Yeah, that's the other weird thing, because after that they're gonna release chapter 5, which is the Hyakyako chapter.
It's not the final chapter?
They said it was not. Like the Blue Archive devs said it wasn't.
Why do they call it final chapter?
It's the end of the beginning of the game. Their words, not mine.
That is such a confusing...
Imagine if okay, this is the ending of the prologue.
Well, yeah, wait.
Apparently it's like
you could have worded it better. Why do you call it final chapter?
I know. I don't know why they said that.
Like...
No, okay. I might know a lore reason why, but I'm not sure. So I'm not gonna say.
It's because it's such a confusing
like
way to word it.
Yeah, but it'll probably make sense when it comes out.
It's like, how are you connecting to stuff from the future?
No, because it's like
what?
Okay, I think like in Abidos's chapter, something about Hoshino, about being an experiment or something like that. Aris, of course, is a robot who is the princess of the nameless gods, who is an AI. She's supposed to be a program that's supposed to like destroy Kivotos. The Eden Trinity, which brought about like the end of the war between Gehenna and Trinity. And it also pacified Arius to an extent. You had to fight like one of the Gematria. You know, the demon, possibly demons, because you're in heaven or purgatory.
Is that
according to
true
Blue
now?
Archive.
Is that a thing? Is that confirmed?
They are heavily hinting at it's a thing, because like, okay, they have halos, they have wings. but you're not in heaven.
Yeah.
But they can die.
They can die in
The students can die.
in
by-
purgatory.
You destroy the halo, you will kill the student.
Oh, okay.
That's how they die.
So it's
You could even destroy Aris's halo. Although
even
Aris
so she's an AI and
Yes.
she'll die.
yes, she will actually die. Like
How
if
does
you
that
did
work?
You destroy the halo, she dies.
No, but like how if they're an AI, how are they in purgatory? Did the AI develop that much sentience?
That's the thing. That's the thing.
Huh?
It'll all come together. I'm excited because I'm enjoying the story more than I thought I would. I put off the Blue Archive story for Princess Connect. When then Princess Connect died, I played the Blue Archive story more, and I realized what I missed out on, which is a lot.
It's good that you're enjoying it.
Yeah, that's my speed round. And is there anything else?
I've been
Let me
playing
think.
Arknight's story. I finally got.
Oh, did you finally get around to it?
I've been fine. I hit chapter 8 already, so I'm at the last part of Arc 1. So
So how does it go?
I'm excited to see. I'm more excited to move on to the next part. I'm mainly doing this because I can't craft the material until I get to a certain part of the story.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I do still enjoy the stuff. I know already some of the secrets of what's supposed to be going on in this arc of the story, but still I'm very much enjoying it.
Let's see. Speed roundable. Well, no, there's nothing going on in Genshin, naman. It's just the domain thing. We're getting ready for Fontaine, guys. Like, is this the last chapter before Fontaine?
This should be the last update before Fontaine 3.7.
Yeah.
So it should be the last one.
Well, okay. Now that it's gone, like,
No, that what's gone?
the whole card game, whatever. What do you think of it?
Is it officially gone?
I mean, the event is over. Now it's the domain thing.
Oh, yeah.
What did you think of Charlotte?
I like Charlotte.
AKA Pom Pom.
The Asta Pom Pom car, yeah.
It's not a coincidence that they designed it to look like that. I don't think so.
I think it is.
She came out right after Star Rail did.
Yeah. I think those characters are, we only believe that about them
because
Star Rail came out, right?
Yeah.
So that if Star Rail was never released, we would not say anything about Charlotte's design.
That's fair. I like that it integrated all the regions. It went from Mondstadt to Sumeru.
Yeah.
They should do that at least once.
Yeah.
As an event that spans all the regions.
I like that we got to see characters from all the regions. That was more important.
Even Raiden.
Seeing Raiden's
that's still the funniest thing.
Yeah.
This is Charlotte. She's this reporter from Fontaine.
This is the freaking god
this is
of
the
this
god
nation.
This is God.
Yeah, this is God.
The Almighty. Damn it! I can never remember it. The Almighty Narukami Ogosho, God of Thunder. Is that it?
The statue of Her Excellency, the Almighty Narukami Ogosho, God of Thunder. Okay.
No. Charlotte called her the Almighty Narukami. That. What do you think of that? Also, did I mention to you the whole thing that there's another dragon in Azuma? It's not Orobashi.
I knew about that already because I told you that the dragon temple that's supposed to be underwater.
Either that or like Orobashi is not the god.
Orobashi doesn't count as a dragon.
No. Like he's not.
Orobashi was a god.
He's not the god of Sangonomiya.
No, Orobashi is the god of Sangonomiya,
He's not the
first,
dragon.
but he's not the first god of Sangonomiya, okay? He is the god of Watatsumi Island, not the god of the people who lived in Enkanomiya.
Yeah.
Let's be clear.
Yes. He is not the dragon. She has guys, A has a dragon. They all have dragons. I'm pretty sure they all have dragons.
It's not that they have a dragon.
There is a dragon.
There is a
in every
dragon
region.
for each element.
Like the Valen who sucks.
The Valen, okay, let's be clear. The Valen is like a whelp compared to the actual dragon.
Oh, so if we're talking dragons, we're talking Apep.
Yes,
the only dragon.
She Apep is a real dragon. Okay.
Are they all there, or is it just her? I wonder.
No, all of them are. I think all of them are still alive.
So, puny gods. I'm a dragon and I'm better
because
than you.
the only one who bested the dragons was Fanes
Fanes?
and
the one. You know, like,
Fanes and the what you call it? The
Shades.
Those are the only guys who fought the dragons and won.
Aside from Genshin, I guess our last thing can be that the interesting bit you discovered.
Oh, that's about Star Rail. So like,
Or
if we're gonna move to Star Rail,
we can either do Star Rail or we can get thoughts on Lostbelt 6.
we can do Lostbelt 6 first.
Okay, so you're done with story chapter.
I'm
I
done
am
with
not.
part 1. Yes.
Did it live up to what the JP made it out
Yeah,
to be?
it is great. Yes, I just wish I could forget all of the spoilers that I read.
Yeah, maybe we should stop reading this. You can't.
It's
we
hard
can't avoid
not to because there are servants who are spoilers, which is
I need to know.
We have to know, right?
Yeah, like.
But like,
I think even with spoilers, it's still really good.
It's still really good. There's stuff that I can't predict, and there's stuff that I can predict.
I think the thing is with us, we are like selective about spoilers. We don't care about like the minute. Oh, this character does this. Who does that? Who does that? Like,
yeah.
Like I didn't know that the fairies would not kill you on sight when they saw you after you go in the Nameless Wood.
Yeah,
because like it still surprises us. Because we don't look at every single. We're not the type that watches the translated versions of the cutscenes. We like, don't do that.
I wish I didn't know the general gist of the like
what's
identities or the motivations of certain characters.
You mean Oberon?
Him is especially big. Yeah, Oberon.
Is he likable? If you didn't know the whole thing,
okay, he's technically likable, but like. Even if I didn't
or is it
know
because he hates?
stuff,
is it because he hates Merlin?
No, I think it's because he would remind me too much of Merlin. That.
Oh, sorry, there's a bug.
You get it?
Forgive us, folks. There's a bug. I will just clap every now and then.
Get it?
But I don't know where it is, so I'll be on the lookout. Nope, it's near you.
Where?
It's near you.
Okay, wait. I'm turning on the light. Give me a sec.
Yeah. You know what? Let's just ignore it.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah, okay. He's over there. Anyway.
Give me my spray.
What spray? Oh, this, yeah. So like you are listening, folks, to a live murder. We are going to spray a mosquito to death. You missed.
No, that will push him away, or that will disorient him, and he'll fall down into something.
Whatever works. I don't see him anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is also a repellent spray for fabrics.
Oh, good. Good. Anyway, going back. So, I guess Oberon is one.
Like eucalyptus.
Oberon would be the biggest one.
Yes.
Well, okay. Anyone who ascended the released servants would probably get context from the lines, especially Tamlin. What do you think of that? Tamlin, not Fairy Knight.
I think people don't complain about that.
That is literally what they are called.
That's a more proper translation, honestly. Tamlin.
Well,
that's
Japanese to English, it says Fairy Knight.
Yeah.
Fairy Knight in the folklore Fairy Knights in folklore are called Tamlins.
Yes.
Therefore, they are Tamlins.
Tamlin, right?
So it's not wrong. It's actually correct.
I like that. Honestly, I like it a lot.
But okay, aside from so you enjoyed it. Is it hard? I've only had like 1 or 2 fights.
I think there's only been like 1.
I feel like it's very restrictive. I cannot like one-turn these fights purely because you can only use these servants.
You can't one-turn them, but
I will for the ones that you can. Like I do look up the fights beforehand.
Yeah.
In the spoiler.
You look up the fights. Okay.
No, but like Game Press has this spoiler-free walkthrough. I know spoilers anyway, but like spoiler-free walkthrough that'll tell you, okay, there's a wave of this, there's a wave of that, there's a wave of that. So I just like prepare in advance and I just do it because I don't want to like waste time. Shit, if I just did this, I could have killed it. Speaking of killing it, he got it. Wait, no, he didn't.
Where? You see it?
It's right there. There he is. There he is. He's on the painting. Okay, now I think you got it.
Okay.
I think so.
I will toss this towel in the laundry.
Yeah, you do that. But like we said in the last episode, guys, this is probably like not Nasu's. Okay, this is not his magnum opus, but it's a very long. In the original stream in Japan, I think Takeuchi brought the script, the dialogue script, either the dialogue script or the script of the whole thing, which includes like, oh, Ritsuka does this, he does that, he goes here, he does that.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about how like this isn't okay. We're not gonna say Avalon Lefay is Nasu's magnum opus.
It's not his.
But it's like.
But it's one of his
best works because like it's very 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 long.
Yeah.
But okay. But yeah, so your thoughts on like how is it now? Is it living up to what you thought it was gonna be?
I'm very happy with how it turned out.
So far,
I'm very much enjoying everything.
Even the part that you said you didn't enjoy, the whole first bit.
Yeah, it was short enough that I didn't get bothered by it being a recurring,
a thing.
So yeah, it was okay. I was fine with it.
I just want you guys to know you should get ready.
Yeah.
Because things are about to get nuts.
Intense. Yeah, stuff's about
not only that. So
gonna hit the fan.
Okay, so from now on, we will be very minimal, but we will dive into tiny spoiler territory. There's a little bit of a warning here. So, given the way the fights are, which version of Totoro are we fighting?
I don't know, because Totoro is a completely different
beast.
Yeah, it's like
he's not actually a beast, guys.
No, but like it's a completely different situation.
Actually, no.
So
Could
I can't
he be
really
a beast? I know he has like a special intro, right?
Well, to some extent, like okay, if we're following the definition of what a beast can be and how they are, then yes,
he could be a beast.
He is there. It depends on his sentience also.
Because he's dead.
He's dead.
Right?
Yes.
He's already dead.
So it depends.
Is a zombie?
Yeah.
Prepare your servants up. There's also a bit of a timeline discrepancy. We might get part 2 of Avalon Lefay before the anniversary, and if that happens, then we will get Oberon before.
It looks like
Koyanskaya.
It looks like we're gonna get that before the anniversary because they said part 2 is June 20. Wait, what?
When did they say it was?
No, June 20 is part 2.
Which is before the anniversary.
Which is before the anniversary. So we'll get Oberon before anniversary.
No, but okay. I thought part 2 was Melusine.
Part 2 is Melusine, and then the later half is supposed to be Oberon. Like after
Maybe they'll make
Melusine's
banner really long.
Well, it's supposed to span for the duration of the thing itself, I think. So.
Alright. But how are you... Okay. Now that we know fully, I guess, like what they said in English...
Mm-hmm.
What do we now know? What's the information we now know about what's going on in Fago? Is there anything new that they revealed? Or is nothing we already know?
No, it's nothing that we don't already know. Yeah, everything's kind of expected. Yes, that's how it is. That's how things are.
How's Beryl Gut as a Cryptor villain?
Well, I still hate him.
I think we all hate him, but you know...
There's no redeeming qualities about him. He's just a bad person.
In some ways, that sort of becomes a dynamic character trait of his, apparently. Am I understanding that right? Like...
Apparently, yeah.
Because he's not complex, he therefore is complex.
Well, that's how some people think about it, but I just straight up dislike him. So like, there's nothing exactly that I don't care for him at all.
I'm still wondering, like, would her plan would have worked even if Ort was there in South America.
Well, yes, because Morgan's plan was to overwrite everything, and essentially it would make a situation where South America was never there in the first place, so there's nothing to overpower.
Wait till we get to that one, guys. Oh my goodness. We both got Morgan, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Very happy. Ryan.
I'm very happy.
Built her up. I don't know. I didn't build mine up. So how does she perform?
As wonderfully as I expected. I've brought her to every fight.
So now that you've actually used her, you've built her up.
It's hard to find the need to use any other servant.
No, okay.
She's so damn good.
But okay, for me, who boosted my Arjuna for this Lostbelt, because I was expecting it to be hard.
Uh-huh.
Should I have skipped her? Because I got her.
I mean, it depends on you. I mean, I won't say it's better that you skipped her or not. Because, like...
She comes back.
Me, I had a more enjoyable time because I could just... If there's a 3 enemy wave, I just
use her.
pull an NP and then they all die. Very fast, very simple, very clean.
Alright. Whew. Be prepared also, guys, for, like, you know, lore stuff. We're talking like Type Moon lore stuff. One fairy you'll meet in particular. We're not gonna say who, but yeah, just get ready for this madness to commence. Prepare your servants. Prepare your butts. Prepare tissue.
Yes, if you don't know what's gonna happen, prepare tissue. And then, you know, there's always a reason why people like certain servants.
Yes. You will discover why Morgan was the most grailed servant in Japan 2 years in a row. 2 years in a row?
2 years in a row.
You will learn why.
It will become very clear.
And you will want to grail her too.
Mm-hmm.
If you haven't already. For the lucky ones who got her. Like our former teacher and my former colleague who got her in 60 quarts.
Lucky.
Joe, good job.
Lucky.
But let's see, is there anything else? I'm in a bit of a Yu-Gi-Oh rabbit hole again, so I'll just throw a few Yu-Gi-Oh. I got back into it. I discovered a few decks. I now see I'm enjoying the Master Duel solo parts. I like learning about the lore of Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Okay.
And now there's like apparently there's a demand for, you know, you should just make, because like the Sky Strikers have a manga.
Yes.
So can you do that for like the other monsters?
Oh, well.
Because they'd be cool. Apparently, like the whole thing. Okay, you know how like the worms are interconnected to like 5 archetypes.
Yes.
Give us that story, because that's a really cool story. Like the Allies of Justice, the Juraks, the what was it? The Allies of Justice, the Juraks, the Ice Barriers, the worms, the ill swarms.
Yes, the Steel Swarm.
Something like that. I forgot which ones are connected. It's really hard to learn the lore when most of the text of the card is just the effect of the card.
Oh yeah, you have to really like.
You have to piece it together, I guess.
You have to piece it together from the pictures alone.
Yeah. But it's really interesting stuff. Like for example, folks, did you guys know that the Revendred cards are in the same universe as the Elemental Heroes?
Makes sense.
Because
I'm not surprised.
Because the skyscraper is there.
Well, I wouldn't say it's like exactly the same universe, but maybe it's similar.
Yeah.
In that sense.
And I recently discovered that I enjoy playing the Galaxy Ice deck, or as you put it, the Rip-Off Blue Ice deck.
Because it is.
I'm enjoying S-Force now. It's a cool Duel Links deck. It's really hard to do it in Master Duel, so I'll just stick to a Galaxy Ice deck. Although I've learned that the problem with playing a deck that disrupts an archetype, that disrupts a summoning method, is that if you're not dueling that summoning method, it's useless.
Essentially useless, yeah.
Well, maybe for like Galaxy Ice, you still have like strong monsters, but I don't know. I'm enjoying S-Force because you get to move the monsters.
Yeah,
I never realized that would be an important thing until, that's cool. I can move it here and then I can stop it. Because it's in the same column.
There are a lot of characters. Yeah. Are there a lot of decks in the future that, you know... Are there a lot of decks that actually play with the whole zones things? Because, you know, Link monsters are a thing. Right?
Yeah, but I hear like tier laments are all the rage now.
Because tier laments...
I actually don't know. What are they? What makes them so strong? Do you know? Would you know?
I haven't been very in the know in Yu-Gi-Oh for a while. I've been focusing on my other games.
Yes, like Star Rail.
Star Rail in particular, yeah.
Okay, I think we can find... Have we ended the FGO though? Have you said everything you wanted to say?
Is there anything else we can say?
Well, we said to prepare. Hold on to your butts. Save your quartz because Koyanskaya and Oberon are coming. My logic, guys, is... yes, you can... Yes, Oberon is an important piece of the puzzle.
A very
But you can't
piece
build the puzzle if you don't have your own Koyanskaya.
Yes.
You can have your own Oberon.
Make sure
if
you
don't
get
have
your own Koyan, and after getting that, just
then get Oberon.
Then get Oberon, yeah.
But if Oberon comes out first, good luck.
Yeah.
Especially to the Koyanskaya fans, for which there are many.
There are many. I don't get it, but there are many.
No, I guess they're part Tamamo fans, part
Probably
step on me Koyanskaya.
I'm sure there are fluffy tail fans.
Or maybe the post Tunguska Sanctuary.
That doesn't really
fan.
make you like her more.
You hate her less, I guess.
Hate her less, but
and she helps you
like
out in
more.
7, I guess.
She does help in 7, yeah.
Alright. So, I am in the dark here. What is this interesting thing about Star Rail that you found during your bathroom break?
So you know how you've asked me before, is there anything supposed to be lore-wise about Sampo?
Yeah.
So
because of the... Okay, for context, if those of you who don't remember, at the end of Belobog, Sampo talks to some guy and he apparently seems to break the fourth wall.
There's a reason for that. So a lot of people...
Now you believe me, there's more to him.
It's not that, I expected that he was a mysterious person, but then
he's sketchy.
When you look at the evidence, it starts to really become suspicious.
Really?
Okay, for one thing, okay. If you look at his splash art...
Yeah? Sampo splash art, the one with
where
the
is he? Where exactly is he? Because that can't be Belobog. Because that's a night city where you can see the sky and the moon.
That's the night city where you can see this. Hold up. So is every character's splash art where they live?
Not necessarily, but it's supposed to be something.
Are you sure? Let me look at
related to
Jeopard
them.
just to be sure. Because I think Jeopard is just ice.
Yeah, because Belobog, right?
No, but it's the... Oh no, that's the steps of Belobog. Jingyan. It's him and Mimi. Sorry. Snow something. He called it Mimi, then he called it Snow Dawn? Snow Moon. Oh my god, that story is so sad actually. The story of Jingyan's lion and why you never see it. But
did you look at the Sampo thing?
But yeah, I'm looking at it now. So yeah, you're right. It's a city at the night where you can see the moon. So you're obviously in the... So if this was Belobog, you're in the outer world. Because you
but
can't see...
It can't be the upper world because Belobog doesn't have that many... Look at the city itself. There's too many lights, right? And it's a bit... it's suspicious. Right?
Well, sure. Okay, I'm with you there. Maybe. 'Cause it looks like... Okay, you know what this is? This looks like if Boulder Town was in the outer world.
The upper world?
The upper world.
Overworld.
The overworld, yeah. This would look like if Boulder Town was actually in the overworld. But, okay, that's one.
See, it's, So, and then, okay. Because the theory goes is that he's actually one.
Could this not be some other city in Jarilo 4?
What other city?
No, pre the ice, the winter.
So he's lived for thousands of
well,
years.
Well, if what you're telling me is it possible? I don't know. In Jarilo 6, he could be. There could be more to him than meets the eye. We don't know. Okay, but yes, do continue. Sorry.
So. The theory goes is that he's actually a member of the Of
a faction?
Of a faction, the Masked Fools.
Oh, he's one of the AHA people.
Yes.
I mean, he is kinda...
So there's different...
He's kinda, out there. He's kinda Deadpoolish.
So one of there's a handful of different evidences to suggest it. Because
Him and AHA, it makes sense to me.
Okay, first thing, apparently, you know from Simulated Universe, we know that the people of the Masked Fools gather in taverns to kind of witness events, right? Or laugh about certain things,
Yeah.
Right? In Sampo's dialogue post Belobog ending, he greets the people in the tavern.
Oh, right? Yeah.
And AHA, the worshippers of AHA are very, aware of
crazy.
They're self-aware in a sense. That's why Sampo sometimes talks in third person. Right? Because he knows that he's not the main character, which is what he said in the Which is
what he said in his scene, yeah.
In his scene, right? His splash art doesn't look like he's in Belobog at all, and his his unique light cone shows a person that doesn't look like they're from Belobog either.
What light cone is this?
It's I don't remember the exact name, but it's a Sampo light cone.
Is it the one that has him in it?
Yes, it has him in it.
What was this light cone called? Let me look it up. Light cone. Let me find it. I'm curious now. Let me look for this. Sampo Koski light cone. Well, do continue. I'll try to find this light cone that you speak of.
So he talks in that sense that like he's aware that he's kind of self-aware that like he's a character, something like that. He was not he was both new to the overworld and the underworld. Okay?
What?
He's not a familiar face from the underworld. He's not a familiar face in the overworld.
No,
okay?
like Wildfire knows him.
Yes, but they didn't say that he grew up in the underworld.
Oh, he's just there.
He kind of just showed up one day.
Oh.
Yeah, you see what I'm getting at?
Okay, but he's been there long enough that Jeopard knows him to be. Oh, it's that guy
because
again.
he's done crimes in the overworld.
Yeah, he was one of the only guys that could go back and forth.
Yeah.
Okay. Go on.
Anyways, aside from that,
is the light cone called Eyes of the Prey?
yes, look at the person in the background. He's holding a revolver.
What person in the background?
There is a person in the background there.
That's Sampo. Hold on. Let me get a clear.
In the background.
Oh, there. Oh, it's a
guy in a suit.
A guy in a suit. Yeah.
Nobody in Belobog wears a suit like that.
They don't even have those kinds of clothes.
Exactly. So
what is he? Is he robbing a bank?
You don't know what he's doing.
Well, it is a crosshair of some guy.
So some guy
essentially
essentially he's an agent of AHA.
Yeah, he's an agent of chaos.
He is a masked fool, you could say.
Let me see. In reality, most prey don't realize when danger is encroaching. This one's no exception. The sniper's scope slowly centers on a man throwing banknotes stack after stack, steaming completely oblivious to his demise. So someone wants him dead, so that's the Sampo thing. As these thoughts are broadcasted out loud, the man in the scope turns his head, looking straight in the eyes of the sniper. I've been waiting for you. Would this much be enough for you to hear me out? Oh. So he has the power to know that someone's watching him.
Something like that, but
something's up with this guy.
Right? And he shares his Eidolons also share some names.
Let me see. I do have Sampo, so let me check. His E2
is something that was used to is the same words that were used to describe
infectious enthusiasm.
It was the same way that Herta described AHA.
AHA.
As a being with infectious enthusiasm.
Oh.
Right?
Oh, okay.
So and then his sudden appearance on Belobog, and he said, "I'm not gonna leave this place just yet." Right.
So implying that he actually had the power to leave if he wanted to.
And he also has knowledge of Epsilon 7, which is a different galaxy.
What?
The Epsilon.
Wait, really?
Okay. Do you know where the Rick Roll is?
Yeah.
Where there's a Epsilon 7 galaxy is a place when Belobog has clearly not come into contact with anything outside its own planet for 2,000 years. So how does he know about it?
Oh, that's true. How would he know? Yeah, the people of Belobog didn't even know that there was another planet in the solar system.
Exactly. They said that
No,
they
no,
didn't even know that
they were aware. Oh, there used
they
to be
didn't know if
things.
they were still humans outside their planet.
Oh, Outworlders are a thing. Like that's when they realized that.
But Sampo,
He knew fully well.
knew full well.
Okay, this is
He
interesting.
is actually someone who worships Aha. He's a follower in the path of elation.
And he's just
That's why he's such a mystery person, you know? Such a strange person. Because he's actually from the path of elation.
hold on. Here's something
Essentially,
interesting.
that's what explains
Hello.
Sampo.
Okay. I have Sampo here. Here's his story. Hello everyone. This is Brugal Poison from the Crystal Daily, and I'm here at Fountain Plaza. Oh no, that's in Billabong, right?
Uh-huh.
Fountain Plaza. Dark Blue Scam Victims Association. Okay, so yeah, everybody hates him. They want him to die.
Yeah, exactly. But you know, the point is that
Something's up with this guy.
if you need to explain who he is and what it's from, you can't because he's part of the path of elation. So the entire point is because that he doesn't have a.
Is Sampo even his name? You know?
Well, that can be his name because the followers, the masked fools, are all path of elation people, right?
Yeah.
So they're weirdos, right? And they put on the masks and they laugh, drink, and do whatever,
It's
right?
literally like the joke. If they would worship the Joker.
Right, because the Aha is either the weirdest and possibly the one of the most destructive aeons.
Yeah,
'Cause-
he's the Joker. Essentially.
Yeah, did you know that because he wanted to get involved with Akivili when Akivili
alive,
was on his journey, right?
Yeah.
But he knew that the Nameless and Akivili would notice him easily if he tried to interfere. So he disguised himself as a human, went on the express and lay low for like a month or two. And then when the time was right, he blew up half the express and destroyed the planet.
Because it's funny, I guess.
Yeah. Just because.
Yeah. Okay, so we know this guy is like bad news, you know.
He is very bad news, but you know.
But interesting. This is very interesting stuff. Okay, what do you think? What do you make of it?
I found it interesting when I first saw the arguments for and the evidences.
Oh,
Found it very
there's more to
interesting.
him than meets the eye, you know. Like he's not some crazy dude. There's actually like beyond that whole thing, you know. Is that what they were saying?
Yeah.
Man, I wonder what could they possibly do with the lore now? Because like what we suspect with like Genshin, we're not gonna go to another planet for quite a while. We're probably gonna be in the Luofu for a while. Because the next few characters are still Luofu characters, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. Lots of them are lawful characters. I mean, if you count Mr. Spoiler.
Spoiler.
Well, technically yes.
Fuxian,
Fuxian,
Jingliu,
Spoiler. The two Stellaron hunters though.
they're like everywhere characters. They don't count.
Yeah.
That's like saying like Child is a Lie character because he's there during that part, which I guess some people argue is true.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, I always thought there was something off about Sampo after that. Oh my god, I thought he was some sort of secret powerful.
That's why, like,
entity.
when I just the way he is, it's just like, you remind me too much of Merlin. So like,
That's not good.
He's secretly powerful in some sense, and that's why we shouldn't like him. Same reason as Merlin. You can't trust anything he says.
Yeah.
When he says something, you know, there is some underlying.
It's like what Mimir says about Odin. If he tells you snow is white, he's lying.
Yes. It sounds true. It looks true. It almost makes sense that it's true, but it's not. Right? And that's the scary part.
Sampo Koski. He is one that the lore folks should watch out for. Like, really watch out for.
Mm-hmm.
Because, man, that's cool. I didn't know that. He's some sort of like secretly crazy evil guy, or maybe not evil, but
Evil.
I think he's just
Elated.
He's got his own thing going on.
He's elated. No?
He's trying to, the thing with the elation. He's trying to get high. He's like, yeah.
Enjoying randomness and unpredictability. That's elation.
Very Joker-esque, actually.
Yeah.
Was that it though?
That's all. Yeah.
So just
Sampo.
is
Yeah,
on.
because you did ask me about it before, so
You looked into it.
I looked a bit into it, and yeah.
There's something
the
off about him.
evidences that you gather, it just ends up like that. Yeah.
There's something off about him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I think we're done.
Mm-hmm.
Another short episode, guys. These episodes are getting shorter.
Well, because we don't really have much to talk about. I mean, unless you want to talk about like the Bellobog Museum.
Are you enjoying that? Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Are you enjoying that?
Bellobog Museum, I find it fun.
It's
enjoy
okay,
it.
I guess.
It's a simple event that I can get behind, and
I wish you could do everything in one day, though.
And you can't do everything in one day, but it's a permanent thing you can do.
Oh, really?
Yes. The only thing that...
I mean, you can go back to the museum and manage it?
Yes.
But
the only thing that you don't get after the event expires is the limited rewards. It's a limited rewards section.
But you can get, like, credits.
But the other... No, not that. But, like, doing the museum stuff itself has rewards.
Like? Let me take a look.
There are rewards in the normal...
Is this because you can replay the event, or because it's just gonna be there?
It will just be there, and they have their own rewards for completing a certain amount of the event
Really?
or something like that.
I didn't know that.
And there are event rewards that are like, oh, these will expire in 12 days. Yeah, so you better claim
that's
them
fair.
now. Yeah.
That's fair.
But even when that expires, the museum will not close.
No, yeah, of
so
course.
you can still get stuff.
Yeah, plus I think any lore person's gonna wanna go here. The lore master is gonna wanna go here.
Well, if you want to learn more about Bellobog specifically, that is.
Yeah, and other things. Then we'll probably go back.
Bottom left.
Bottom left. Okay, so I'm playing the game right now. I'm in the museum. Hashtag date. You can flirt with Aries.
Yeah.
Okay,
Bottom left.
See it? So I'm at management progress.
Those are
This is
limited time.
Exhibition
Exactly.
collection.
But there are rewards that you can get
Like what?
without. So these, the ledgers, and
You mean the jades?
those jades will stay there even post the event. The other thing is if you go here to the event itself.
So I'm in the phased rewards section.
phased rewards.
Oh,
Those don't expire either.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's
So,
cool.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay. I wasted them all, but yeah, I
Are
like
you
that.
rolling for Silver Wolf?
No, I'm just looking at my funds because
What
I'm
happened
flat.
to your jades? You have not. How do you have 0? Did you not play any of the events?
No, I'm trying to finish that darn selector.
Oh, you're using it on standard. Yeah. Okay.
I'm not gonna touch special Star Rail passes until it's a character I really want or really need. Like I really like Jingliu. Like I wanna get Jingliu.
I really like Jinyo also.
I'm not too much into the Kafka.
I'm not in the Kafka pool either.
I like her. She's a cool character.
I'm sad that Blade is probably first though.
We don't know that.
No, based on my intel.
But it's a
Blade
good
is
thing you
first.
didn't roll for Luocha. Well, you're not gonna roll for Luocha,
yeah,
right?
yeah, I'm not. I'm passing Luocha. It's
Did
for
you?
the better? It's for the greater good.
Can you start the Luocha story? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Because like
They'll probably do that.
that's
later.
probably just because like when Silverwolf goes, Luocha will be there. Like I'll dedicate a bit to Luocha maybe, but not too much.
Yeah.
I'm really,
Silver
like,
Wolf is
waiting.
broken. Silver
So the
Wolf's
nerf
broken.
didn't do anything.
No, she's still broken enough. She's
Alright.
People say that essentially that she's the best Nihility character, and that you can.
Better than Will?
She's the Nihility version of Bronya,
Oh no.
which is ironic since
She
she's
is
basically
Bronya.
But essentially, you can put her in any team like Bronya,
And
and
she'll
she'll
work.
have good value.
Oh no.
And her influence allows you to monkey a lot of.
So is it meta to
content.
put them together now?
You can if you want to.
Because like the original meta was Ting Yun and Bronya.
Yeah, you
And
can
whoever
you
you
can
do
do
it.
Silver Wolf Bronya now. Like you can
The double Bronya system.
It allows you to do monkey stuff, as in like you don't worry about what weaknesses they have.
You can cook with Bronya.
Not really. I wouldn't say cook because it's just okay. When we say cook, it means it's some kind of
Like
weird thing.
Like DPS Barbara
Yes.
in Genshin, like that.
Yeah, but we're talking about actual strategy stuff, and
Ooh, I
Silver
see.
Wolf can essentially just I'll put the weakness I need on you, and then my DPS can work.
But it's random though.
It is random, but yeah, you can manipulate it.
Yeah. If you do like the
And-
the monotone, well, not
You
monotone,
don't ever do mono teams, but still having
more of the same element in a Silver
because
Wolf
it will
team.
always do an element that the enemy does not have as a weakness. So
Yeah.
if you have other characters that your enemy does have a weakness, your DPS is the only one.
Okay.
Right.
That's your way around it.
That's always been.
So like if you
So if they're
brought an enemy if you're fighting an enemy that's weak to quantum,
fire,
you don't have to
if-
worry about her putting a quantum weakness on the enemy.
No.
Oh, that's
should
good.
always put.
Yeah.
That's why it's so tempting for me included to
No.
try and roll for
Don't do
Silver
it.
Wolf.
Don't
Because
do it.
like she even has a free to play light cone that's her best light cone that's aside from her 5-star
That's
one.
not the 5-star one, yeah. Like,
It makes her so viable.
yeah.
It's
But no.
hard because like she has so much value.
She does.
Just applying a weakness that is not
That's not
on-
already there, yeah.
already there. It's just wow. You can do that. That's insane.
Yeah,
right?
like, why would you not bring a character who could do that?
right? Like it's really really insane.
But how long does the weakness last?
2 turns.
Okay, that's a lot.
And okay, do you know how buffs and debuffs work?
What do you mean?
Countdown wise,
Based on the turn of the character.
not always. So if it's
Or
a
is it the
debuff,
cycle?
it's opponent's turns. If it's a buff, it's your
Your turn,
turns.
yeah.
So if it lasts for 2 turns, then it's 2 of your opponent's turns,
yeah.
which means you can hit them as many times as you want. While
If
they're
you're
debuffs.
faster than them.
yes,
Okay.
which is why a lot of people say that
With a Bronya.
debuffs are much better than buffs, in
Well-
some sense of the word.
Well,
Unless you're
Bronya.
Sila and she doesn't care about buff
Debuffs
count.
anyway.
No, she doesn't count her because her extra turns which she gets from killing people does not count down on her buffs.
got it.
Yeah, because they just count that
Fascinating.
as extra action. It doesn't count as an extra turn. So
That's
it just
fascinating.
her buffs will stay. So you can buff, debuff, and then
Buff again.
Right.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's why it's so tempting for as somebody who has Sila, right? It's
Like I told you, like,
so tempting.
Diba I told you that chart? Like, do you have a Sila? Yes. Get Silver Wolf.
right? Like everyone's saying like, oh, get Silver Wolf if you have Sila, if you have
Jingyan.
Jingyan. I don't know about Jingyan actually. I don't know what people say. I know they said like, oh, if you have Sila,
Get
or if you have
get-
Yenching, yes. If you have Yenching or
Why
Sila,
Yenching?
like the big hunt DPS characters, get Silver Wolf.
But it's Yanjing.
It is, but some people are stuck with him. So
I don't know. I'm sure there are Yanjing.
like
mains
I'm
out there.
glad I didn't get Yenching last night. You know, last night I got a 5-star from Standard Banner.
Who was
Because
it?
I got a second Bronya.
Oh.
So my Bronya is E1 now. I'm
Which
very
reminds
happy.
me, yeah, like what was the essential one for her? E4?
What do you mean?
The one that gives her a skill point when she uses her skill?
No, that's E1.
Oh, is that E1?
E1, her skill has a 50% chance
To
to
get
not,
a skill back,
no, to
right?
not use a skill point.
Yeah. Oh,
It's-
well, you get one back, yeah. So
It's very
Oh
useful,
my God, I need
especially
that.
since I have the light cone.
yes.
And it just gives you a skill point for using ult. So that's
sometimes
it makes her so much more skill point efficient,
yes,
which I really enjoy.
That's what you need because a Bronya team has a heavy skill usage,
Usually heavy skill
especially if
point.
you're using Chinchie.
Yeah.
Especially,
I wouldn't recommend using them together.
yeah,
That's why
okay.
I'm always being tempted to roll for Silver Wolf.
He is coming.
I know Blade is coming, and I want to
you-
roll for
remember,
him.
you
I know
have to-
Jing Liu is coming also, and I want to roll for him. But the
Her.
fact that freaking
Blade is
Silver
first.
Wolf also has Bronya's face is annoying me, okay?
She'll come back.
She will come back.
Luocha will come back too.
Also
You need him.
No, I think I can run Bailu and I'll be fine. So that's why I
Really?
can skip Luocha.
You're gonna be fine using Bailu?
I'll just use Bailu because I have. Everyone says she heals a lot. So like, alright, I'll trust you people. Everyone, all the whales doing Memory of Chaos number 8 already are
With
saying
Bailu.
use Bailu. She carries people. And like, okay, fine, I'll use Bailu. I have her 5-star light cone anyway. I might as well.
Yeah, maybe you just misjudged her.
I don't know. Or maybe I just haven't invested enough. We'll see. But still, like, it's damn
That's
tempting.
crazy.
It's damn tempting to roll for Silver Wolf. I'm trying to hold myself back because I don't know
again
how much stuff I will have by then. Like right now, I'm at like 14,000 Janes.
which is how many pulls?
That's not enough to reach 80.
Wait,
Yeah.
yes it is.
No, it's not.
I got Jingyan at like a 16,000. Hold on. Let me do the math. Okay, how much is
Because 160
160
for one pull,
one
right?
pull.
So
1600 for 10, right?
1600 for 10.
So damn it, why would a calculator have ads? Okay, 160 times 180. This is the guarantee blade.
Don't do 180. Do 75.
Fine.
75
No,
times
do you have a guarantee?
75 times 2 first, or 76 times 2 to be more exact. 76 times 2.
152
152
times
160.
160. It's 24,000.
Yeah. I never run with the 90 because nobody ever reaches 90. You're just sad if you reach 90.
It's
I don't know
to be
any.
sure.
I've never seen anyone ever reach 90.
oh, okay,
Not
that's
even
fair.
you. I've seen you.
You saw me roll for him.
You didn't get 90. You didn't hit 90. You were at
I
like.
lost everything though.
Doesn't matter. You got
No, but
two
I mean, that's because
5-star
I
light
also-
cones and you got one copy of him. That's all. That's all that mattered.
Okay.
But still, like I don't know if right now at
No,
14,
but would you have
I'm like
enough to
10k
get-
short.
Would you
right?
have enough to get both him and the light cone?
That's what I'm worried about. I want to get the light cone, and I don't know if I'll have enough resources
Because he might come out first.
because he might come out first. So I
knew it because they're gonna make people wait for Kafka.
because I have to really hold back, and a lot of people are like, you know, my friend in particular says that Luocha won't have that many sales because Kafka's coming out next patch, but then I kept thinking to myself, I kind of doubt it because we only have one healer, and Luocha is an extremely broken healer.
This is true if your friend is correct if Kafka is first.
No. Even if Kafka is second, people will save their stuff for Kafka. That's why he
Yeah.
said like, Luocha won't get that much sales. But I kind of doubt that because
I
for
actually think Blade
Honkai fans will really get Luocha because he looks
of
like
Auto Apocalypse.
he looks like Otto and he looks like Void Archives. He looks like both. So and I assume there is some kind of weird
there's a connection there, yeah, like-
whether or not it's there, I'm not sure, but I'm
I think
very
Blade will have the lowest of those sales. of the
Blade
four.
might have the lowest, but like I want
Like
to
we don't
invest
we
in
don't know
Blade.
how Silver Wolf is doing now.
I
suspect she's doing quite a
Silver Wolf is doing very well.
Which reminds me, so
I didn't
Jinyan's
get
gun,
the-
how much is?
I didn't get the chance to check. I'm
Where
sorry.
do you check? I will check. Like
uh
how much did Jingyan
sell totals, banner totals?
Yes.
There's usually a graphic for it, so you can check
Jingyan banner
image.
breaks Honkai Star Rail top up system.
I know there's usually
Honkai Star
a-
Rail's Jingyan is so popular he broke the payment system. What?
Mm-hmm. It's usually an image. I know that they
Is it on Reddit?
not always on Reddit, but usually they have a graphic for it on the places that I look at least. Let me see if I can
Chinese
find
wailed so hard that they broke the system. Wow.
Seal banner had 40 million. I need to find Jinyan. Can't find it.
We'll find it another time. But anyway, so let me see if I understand it correctly. So Alright. Okay. If I were you, I would still like just hold off.
I'm trying to stop myself very much.
He's coming.
I'm trying to stop myself very much from
He will
rolling.
not get that many sales though.
I don't
Of
care.
the 4, I feel like he'll get the lowest sales, but I don't think that matters.
I don't care about that.
Honestly though, maybe
But
his interaction in the story will make people change their mind. We just haven't seen a lot of him.
I only care about getting him, but
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll have enough. That's the question, right?
No, look, you have. Okay, what are our other avenues of Stellar Jades? Because you're gonna have 10 from this, right?
Yeah, I have Battle Pass and I have.
You have the
Welkin
Battle Pass, you have the Welkin, whatever.
the
You have
monthly
10
card.
from this.
10 from that.
You have because this event is not done, so you'll still get
Yeah,
more
and
Jades.
I think 15 pulls from monthly work.
Yeah,
right?
you'll get Watcha's story quest.
Which are story quests, some other quests that unlock with the main story also.
Forgotten Memory. Memory of Chaos if you do it.
60, yeah, I'm at 16,224, which is a good bit.
Yeah. Do you okay? If I were you, I would prepare a 4-star backup.
4-star backup.
If you don't have enough for his light cone, I would prepare an F2P
How much is this?
alternative.
I have 101. 16.
Oh, okay.
224 is 101.
So you're guaranteed
pulls.
something.
So I'm guaranteed something. Whether or not that's Blade, that's a different story.
Yeah. You see, this is why I didn't roll on the Seal of Banner when she came out. I was afraid of exactly that.
Makes sense.
You got her.
I got her.
You have
I won
not
the
rolled.
50-50.
Yeah, you have not got that. You have not rolled since.
I have not
right?
rolled. Well, I have only rolled on standard, and I rolled a bit on the
Light cone?
Seal light cone.
Did you get it?
Sila light cone. I didn't get it, because I stopped. Because I realized Blade's light cone was very good, so I stopped.
Was it not gonna be
I
like
have a 5-star hunt light cone already, so
Which
I
one?
just stopped. I
Oh,
have
the one from the
I have
Herta store?
Yenching's.
Oh,
I have
Yenching's.
Yenching's hunt light cone.
Oh, I thought the one
The
from
Herta store hunt light cone is bad, by the way.
Really?
Yes.
I heard it was
The
like.
4-star ones are better.
Let me see. Herta store. Which one is it?
No,
Increase the wearer's crit rate by 8% and increases the crit rate against
you
enemies with HP
yeah.
less than equal to 50%
it's not
by
that
extra.
good. It's better. Just use the.
Really? I think
yeah.
it sounds okay. On the right
other
person,
ones
it will
are-
sound good.
Other ones are better. Like the Sushang one is much better.
No, but okay. He's not a hunt character. Why don't... Wait a minute.
He's a destruction.
Yeah, why don't you give him On the Fall of an Eon?
Not exactly. Also, that thing's not exactly good either.
When a wearer attacks, the attack is increased by 8%. The effect stacks by 4 times. When the wearer inflicts weakness break, the wearer's damage increased by 12. Yeah,
That's weakness break focus. That's better on Sushang, but it's a destruction, right? Not many destruction characters focus on weakness break aside from the protagonist.
Okay, you'll obviously bring any enemy that is weak to wind. You will obviously bring
Blade, yes.
Blade. So you will be breaking them. How the hell did you get your graphics to look like that?
Just my graphics. It just
No,
those are
mine
my
doesn't look like
settings.
that.
They're just my settings, yeah.
Oh, whatever. I assume you did something to the custom settings. So
I
anyway,
just made my own custom settings.
let's see.
I hope I'll have enough.
Just never roll. Like, be very diligent about the login thing too. That might
I never miss logging stuff.
first star.
Well, wait, are you talking about the calendar?
The web thing, yeah.
Oh no, I forget.
No, be diligent about it. You're wasting 60 gems a month, 60 J's a month.
It's easier said than done, and that's not exactly the most large amount of gem loss anyway.
All right, that's fair.
I'm really more concerned about getting this light cone. Actually, how much pity do I have on the light cone right now?
Yeah, you should check that.
Because I don't recall
How many
much
times
I
did you
rolled.
roll?
'Cause on like the
Okay, how many pages are you at? The use of math.
no, I'm at 2 pages plus 3.
2 pages plus 3.
That's 13.
13. Oh yeah.
That's like nothing.
You need 47 rolls.
To reach pity, yes. Wait, what?
60.
65. I mean 60. 65.
52. Then
52 rolls.
you don't have 52 rolls.
Not right now. I don't.
Oh,
Well,
could you
okay,
use
like I have to think about it like this. When I get Blade, when I get a light cone, if I manage to win the 50-50 and then win the 50-50 with the light cone too, then
don't you mean 75-25 with the light cone?
75-25.
What they say, they say 75. I don't believe it.
But if I
missed...
win both of those, then I will have resources for Jingliu, and I'll be very happy.
But she is also a destruction character, so
I care.
No, like you're gonna have to like hunt twice. You're gonna have to get more traces of that material. You're gonna
at least it's only one farming place.
Well, then you're gonna have to get ice ascension.
I don't care. Materials aren't in question.
It's the time. You know, it's gonna take days.
It doesn't matter. I'm not in a rush.
True. Right, let's see what we got here. Light cones. I do want to check it. Let's find you one that might help. Because, okay, no, actually, have you considered a secret vow?
What do you mean a secret vow?
The light cone.
Which light cone is this?
The one with Arlon on it. Increased damage dealt by the wearer by 20%. The wearer also deals an extra 20% of damage to enemies whose current HP percentage is equal to or higher than the wearer's current HP percentage. Have you considered
that?
A secret vow. It's the one that has
Is it
Arlon
a
on it.
4-star?
It's a 4-star.
4-star, huh?
Have you considered that one?
Let me look for
Did you even know it exists?
This one?
Yeah, that one. Did you even know it
Whose
exists?
current is equal to... Yeah, it's okay.
Let's see. You've got Wolf Walk Time. No, that's useless.
I wish we could sort these by like if they're
Just
the same.
go in the data bank. Yeah, I really
Right,
yeah.
like,
They should
I
do
hate that like we can't tell if we have two of the same. We have to like look so specifically.
Ako,
at
I
it.
just do superimpose auto add and then I just check.
Yeah, but some like.
But you wouldn't know.
Some of them are locked because.
Yeah, that's the thing. No, but you can see it's locked, then I just unlock it, right?
Yeah.
Like format.
So do I have to like go through each one?
That's the issue, isn't it? Okay, you're not averse to 3-star light cones for Blade, are you?
3-star light cones, I am averse.
So not collapsing sky.
I will not use 3-star light cones.
Okay, so that's a secret vow. Wolf Walk Time, you don't need that. Nowhere to Run is... Oh no. Nowhere to run is the Battle Pass one. Have you considered that?
I have that.
Have you considered that?
It's a good damage steroid.
It restores
like,
HP.
He already will restore his own HP.
He'll restore it more. It just boosts what he already does.
Yeah, but that's
not good.
It lacks value. It's so like little value. Just a heal really.
What about Under the Blue Sky?
What is that?
Increases the wearer's attack by 16%. When the wearer defeats an enemy, the crit rate increases by 12% for 3 turns.
We can't even sort our light cones by path. That's also a really annoying
Just
thing.
look at the data bank.
No, I'm sorting right now. I'm seeing if I have dupes.
Would that one entice you?
Which?
Under the Blue Sky.
Under the Blue Sky.
With 2 little girls who I do not know who they are, so I guess...
I don't even know if I have that.
Again, increases the wearer's attack by 16%. When the wearer defeats an enemy, the wearer's crit rate increases by 12%.
Because it doesn't matter if you say that to me, because like, I don't even know if I have that.
No,
right?
I'm not asking if you know it. I'm asking if... Would you use it instead of what you've got?
It doesn't matter since I don't have it.
Alright, what do you have?
That's why I'm looking.
Let's see. Do you have it?
What does it look like?
Look, okay. Just go to databank. Look there. See what isn't indexed.
Okay, wait. Give me a sec. Index, light cones.
Destruction.
There
you go. Okay, you don't have it.
I don't have it.
You have a secret vow. You have Wolf Walk Time.
Yeah, I mean, that...
Remember, these are 4 stars. You might get them.
That's useful if he manages to kill someone.
Which with the way you're gonna build him, he will.
Yes. Because he's a DPS.
The moles welcome you.
I have...
You have that?
Yeah, basta. I'm most likely just going to... I just find something that I can use one way
Claras?
or another. I don't have Claras.
If you get it, would you use that?
You see, I mean, it's okay.
When the wearer defeats an enemy or is hit, immediately restores HP. I mean, that sounds...
It's okay.
The one of Clara?
Yeah, it's okay.
Nothing too special?
Nothing too special, yeah.
Alright, well, the best of luck then on your blade path. On your path to blade. Path. And I think...
A lot of the light cones.
You do, don't you?
Yeah.
Alright. I think that's another episode in the bag. Is there any last minute things, any lore trivia or something?
There's only one 5-star abundance light cone.
The Bailu one.
Bailu one? Really? Okay.
Well, there's gonna be the Locha one.
Oh, there will be the Locha one, right? You're right.
There's only one Harmony one too.
Is there? Is there only one harm? Is it only Bronyas? Oh, okay. Cool beans. Well, we know which paths have little then.
Yeah, because like Haunt has 3.
Little characters, right?
Haunt has 3. Erudition has 2. Destruction has 2. Harmony has 1. Nihility has 2. Now, Nihility has 2. Because of Silver Wolf.
Yeah, Abundance is the least, just 2. And then we'll have 3. It's still small.
Alright. What did you think of her story? Silver Wolf's.
Oh, well, I mean, I liked it. It was very fitting.
Scrollum.
Scrollum. I found it was really fitting.
Yeah. I am actually more interested in Scrollum though.
You're more interested in Scrollum?
Like, he's a robot that eats.
Yeah.
Why does he need to eat?
Why not?
He still does, like, he's a robot, he's genius society, he's like, oh, I fought her before. To a stance. He's an imaginary erudition, so that's, like, that would mean he's the only imaginary DPS so far.
Yeah.
He seems like being a nice guy too.
Yeah.
Scrollum. I thought he was like a cowboy when I first saw him. Because the light cone looks like he's in a hat, right? He's wearing a hat. So I thought he was some sort of cowboy robot. No, he's a genius. Seems interesting. But yeah, so it explains why she's not there because she's busy with the IPC.
Yeah.
But I do find interesting, I'm not here, I'm in I can't go with you, I'm in Elio's next script.
He's not, yeah. So, Kafka can't.
So that happened before you went to the Luofu.
Yeah.
It must have, because Silverwolf's not in the Luofu, as far as we know.
Yeah, on the space station. I like that they also have logs of when you obtained a certain character.
Yeah. Genshin has that too.
Really?
Oh, you didn't know that? Genshin has that too. Oh yeah, we will meet again. Yeah, Scrollum. It's nice that they show these characters more often. Oh yeah, this character will be playable in the future. This character will be too. This character won't be. That whole thing. But yeah, I think that's another one in the bag. Alright, folks, that was Gacha Rock and Roll. Sort of all over the place episode, but we got some story lore, we got some Persona stuff, thoughts on Lostbelt 6, all that jazz. Alright. Peace out.
Bye.